All right, we got 2 minutes to the open. Morning, everybody. Woke up feeling a little bit sick, sore throat and everything, so a little bit less energy today, but same game plan. See how things are looking into open. Making sure everything I want is set up. All right, so it looks like we're set to gap down about 1/3%. All right, so I have 2 alerts set up for the open, even though we're going to be gapping down. I have 1 alert set up as at this gap fill from the gap up yesterday. Then I have another alert in case we break these previous recent highs. You could go to this upside gap fill. It's not a big move at all. It would just be like a very quick move. But again, we should be opening a little bit lower than there. 10 seconds till the open. And here we go. Market's open. SPX opens down 1/3%. Really, it's sitting in between 2 gaps right now. The gap up from yesterday, the gap down from this morning. Where we're currently at, it's a complete 50-50. You're probably going to fill one of those gaps today, but gotta wait to see. XLE opens up 1%. There's energy leading if you saw my Twitter thread on Sunday night. Pretty flat open for Tesla. Intel just hit its second target of the premium swing. Alright, these are my SPY levels for right now. Just waiting, being patient. Good job, most of you have got it pretty well set now. That's probably not the best way to put it. If I say random things right now, I'm under the weather right now. I did sleep quite a bit, thankfully, but I can see almost all of you are watching my screen share in the Discord. If you're watching the recording on YouTube, it's obviously not live. The recording drops after I finish my morning trades. If you want to join, this week only you can get a free trial. Just go to wap.com/championvibe. You see at the bottom of your screen, and you can join for this week only under a free trial. And if you like it, hopefully you'll stick around. So getting a little bit of a move slightly higher for the SPY. Take a quick look at the Qs. Yeah, just really sitting in between 2 gaps. Starting to see a little bit of a bounce here. This is a key level to hold, right? I'm going to draw a zone out here really quickly. You can see this. It was highs from last Friday, lows from yesterday. That is a very key level. Alright, so this is a pretty decent bounce from the lows. Fisker's getting a test of the 200-day moving average right now. Keeping a close eye on it. Tesla had a very big day yesterday. XLE up 1.3% now. Low rate's down 6%. Kubo's up 5% today. It was down 18% yesterday. Bitcoin's getting a really interesting bounce right here. Right at support. There's still 10 hours left in the daily candle, but if it were to hold these gains, we can get a tweezer bottom / bullish engulfing candle at support. So I'm gonna throw up Mara and Riot into my watch list. They're up a couple percent. It's looking like a rejection of the 200-day moving average for Fisker right now. Continuing to bounce here in the overall market. I haven't taken any trades this morning yet. SPY just got above VWAP, slight gap to fill above. I'm gonna pick up some Mara weekly calls. I haven't put in an order yet though. I just see so many different potential scenarios with the overall market right now. So it's hard for me to pick a side. I'm very unbiased here. Keep AMC up here as well. AMC is starting to get a bounce off $7. Just double bottomed. So AMC and MAR are two names at the top of my watch list. That's a pretty decent double bottom on AMC. Alright. I am filled on weekly Mara calls. I'm up 14% on weekly Mara calls, 16%. Not seeing much until 1093. I'm up 30% now on Mara calls. See if we can get 1093. Let's move Bitcoin down on my watch list now. I'm gonna set a couple of alerts here on Bitcoin so I don't have to keep staring at it. Riot's up 7% now. Wow. We were just looking at these, they were up like 2 and 4%. Got a gap fill here at 1084. Alright, this 5-minute candle is closed, bullish engulfing with volume. I'm up 38% on Mara calls. I'm still in my full position. Alright. Trying to sell half here. See if I get filled. Now it's starting to pull back a little bit. I've been ordering to sell half of my position in these Mara calls. Pulling back a bit here though. Bitcoin is moving up a little bit more. Let's see if this fills. Very close to filling. Very close to filling. Bitcoin's still moving higher. Oh, AMC is still getting a move. The key breakout test for Bitcoin here. Pretty decent volume here as well on this 5-minute candle for Bitcoin. Fifteen seconds left in the candle. Breakout test on the 5-minute for Bitcoin. Nothing's confirmed yet. Just waiting, being patient. There you go, Bitcoin. Surprised you're not getting a follow through on this move with Marin Riot yet. Let's see if it comes right now. Alright, let's see if we can get a new session high for Mara. Riot, I think, just made new session highs. Yeah, it did. Solid move here for Bitcoin. Actually, is almost up 2% now. Bitcoin's still going nice and strong. Let's go out to like the 15-minute chart here on Bitcoin. This looks like a nice consolidation type of flag thing. Volume's holding up on this 5-minute candle for Bitcoin into the close of it. Mara testing these highs, new session highs for Mara. I just got filled. I just took half profits at 50% profit on Mara. All right, we're sitting at session highs. It's pretty much filling this gap down from yesterday morning as we speak. I'm out on half the position at 50% profit. All right, still have half my position in it. Let's go up to higher time frames. 1093 is the next level I see. I have to keep an eye on Bitcoin though. It could pull back. Already had a pretty good open. Well, I mean, Bitcoin's always open, but since the market's opened. All right. But there you go. Those are the two names. Like out of all these stocks, I grabbed two names to the top of my watch list: Mara/Riot and AMC. I got into Mara personally, up 50%. And then AMC I did not get into, but we looked at it. I mean, look at AMC right now. It's absolutely ripping up 7%. Even XLE, which is what I was talking about heading into the week, is up 2%. So pretty solid stuff. Again, like, you know, typically I'm looking for the SPY and the Qs in the morning, but there's just so many potential stuff here. Like, I'm not surprised that you're just kind of doing nothing around the open. It's a very 50-50 here. That's why I was kind of trying to look away from it and see if there were any other names, and very quickly I was able to find these two. So, yeah. But this is pretty interesting. You had good buying volume on those two green candles. Now you're pulling back a bit, but there's really no selling volume on this pullback. All right, Mara back at session highs. This is a key level to watch, whether or not it can break above this gap fill level. That's what it's testing right now. All right, let's see how much I'm up on these Mara calls now. I'm currently up 60%. AMC is now up 8%. Getting a pullback on Mara right now. Yeah, that back test on Bitcoin got bought up pretty nicely. You could tell like there really wasn't any selling pressure. It was pulling back, it's just retesting that trend line. It's literally what we were just looking at. That's not a surprise at all. Now you're bouncing. AMC testing $8 now. It's got a gap fill at 811. Instead we're at 772. Maybe if it pulls back a bit, I'll take another look at it. I just don't want to chase it right now. Really good recovery for Fisker. So we're testing that 200-day moving average, it seems. Yep, slightly above it now. See how this 5-minute candle closes for Bitcoin. Tesla just took out yesterday's highs. AI is up 5%. Wow, look at that move on AI from 28 to almost 30. Under 28 to 30. Getting some really nice movement on some of these mid caps right now. A red day for the S&P 500, but the ARK ETF is up 1%. Bitcoin ended up making new highs on that 5-minute candle. Now it's testing session highs. Still in half my more position. It would be great if Bitcoin can make some new session highs. That would probably help out quite a bit. But it's going to be quite the test. Starting to pull back a bit on AMC. And a pullback here on Mara. User leading the S&P on this rally right here. All right, Mara's testing VWAP. Rosetta Stone chat says close December 15th. Intel calls for 50%. Bitcoin's holding gains, but Mara's getting this pullback into VWAP. AMC continuing to pull back here. Bitcoin's testing session highs. Set an alert right at session highs. Bitcoin session highs. Just tapped it. Or it just went off. Mara's getting a bounce off VWAP. Really nice bounce off VWAP actually. Looking for AMC to pull back just a little bit more, maybe like 5-6 cents more. Highest candle close on the 5-minute of the day for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's retesting the session highs. Sitting at session highs on Bitcoin, getting a move up right now. Mara just put in new session highs. So I'm watching as it tests these highs back from last Thursday. I have an alert set up there as well. New highs for Mara. Up 64% on Mara. I'm gonna try to sell a little bit more here. I got filled, just took some more profits. Alright, so I've taken most of my profits on this Mara position. I'm still up 60%. AMC is giving us that pullback now. Well, giving me, doesn't have to be us. I'm gonna sell just a little bit more Mara. Alright, so I just have a little bit left in Mara. Just in case it does something interesting. I'll probably just stop out on the rest if it breaks under that low around like 1056. So alerts are set up on both sides. Take a quick look at the overall market. Kind of sideways, nothing crazy. Alright, AMC alert just went off. Getting close to the VWAP test. Alright, AMC is falling into VWAP. I'm gonna put in a starter size for some weekly calls. I got filled on AMC calls. I'm in AMC weekly calls, just a starter size. I want to see how it reacts to this level before doing anything else. Bitcoin's starting to sell off here again. I'm out of most of my Mara position. Still have a little bit left just to see. See if we can flip these highs from earlier in the morning into a support. Mara's holding up pretty decently though. Alright, AMC is starting to get a bounce. Gonna try to add a little bit more. Build. Alright. Got into some AMC weekly calls now. It's a smaller position. It's about half the size that I used for Mara. That's exactly what I was looking for. You guys could tell it was up at $8. I didn't want to FOMO into it. I was waiting to see if it could pull back into the VWAP. There was also this level here, which is important to know. That's why I set the alert there. And I bought the dip on AMC. So I saw that it was back testing some support, and the VWAP lined up with it. I'm up 8% on my AMC calls right now. You know, the IV's probably crazy on them. So it's gonna have to make like crazier moves to get bigger moves on the options. Alright, alerts should be set on everything right now. Yeah, market's still just going sideways. It's just burning theta on both sides right now. It's really important to note when like you head into a day and there's just too much confusion. It looks like you can go look for other parts of the market that are doing more stuff. Mara's testing VWAP again. Small bounce at this level for Bitcoin. Just flat on the AMC calls right now. Bitcoin's still trying to hold this level. AMC testing VWAP. Bitcoin bouncing off the level I was looking at. Mars trying to hold VWAP. AMC potentially breaking VWAP here. Test. Bitcoin bouncing off that level. Still have a small size in the Mara calls. AMC just broke a key level. I stopped out on AMC. Again, my AMC position was half of my MAR position. So I made a lot more in MAR than I just lost in AMC. But yeah, it broke the key level I was watching. Much smaller loss in the gains I took on Mara. Back over to Mara. Bouncing off VWAP. Rides up 10% on the day. if Bitcoin breaks this zone, I'll probably just get out the rest of my Mara. But yeah, look at AMC. That's why stop losses are your friend. It broke the level, it's selling off more. Not that complicated. Once you take your emotions away from it, it's like, it is what it is. You see a level, it broke it, small loss. It is what it is. Now it's selling off more. And yeah, the overall market still really haven't done anything since the open. So really wasn't much opportunity there either way. AMC is selling off more now. Can't be surprised. That was like the one key level. Like it had this nice rally off the double bottom. If it were to have like, I still could do it, you know, tomorrow or later today. But in terms of like the short term, like day trade, the idea was simply there was a level. It tried to bounce off it at first on this candle, and then it broke it, and that's it. Now it's selling off more. So really, I'm just waiting to see whether this market consolidation breaks up or down. If it breaks under like 1056, I'll just get out the rest. Very small size. If it makes new highs, we'll see how it goes. I am a fan of how Bitcoin's been holding the morning resistance as support. That implies continuation to the upside as long as you keep holding it. Room has this shark with the double bottom at the 200-day moving average. That's very interesting. Fisker might have backtested the wedge breakout at the dip this morning. Or testing a VWAP breakdown. Bitcoin's still holding though. Might simply just be some intraday profit takers. Zone profit on the Mara. But that level is broken, so still up 18%. Build the rest of I don't know, it could still go back above it if Bitcoin runs, but trade's a trade. Just following the game plan. Still took profit on the final part of it, so can't complain. Alright, still interested to see how Mara and AMC do throughout the rest of the day, but I'm out of both trades. There you go. More selling off. Bitcoin still hasn't even broken the level, but I think it was just some profit takers intraday. And you gave up the VWAP, and now you're selling off more. So, yeah. The calls I were in have gone down a little bit since I took the rest of my profits either way. So, pretty solid stuff. Moving back over to the overall markets, you're still just testing these lows. So, that's a recap of today, 9/12/23. I took Mara calls pretty much around over here, and I was selling them in this whole range. 50-60% profits at the highs. And I also tried to get into some AMC calls on this dip. I literally entered right here, and I stopped out right here. Very small loss. The position size was literally half of my Mara size. In general, so I was kind of a confusing open, so I kept it lighter on the positions today. And let's see the excuse me. Let's see the summary. And it's a sick trading day too. I woke up sick today, so let's see how I did today. What's the summary? All right, so plus $435 on those Mara calls, and then minus $109 on the AMC. Simple, easy, light trades. It was a kind of 50-50 open. It still is just really nothing in the market. So yeah, had to dig around a little bit to find them, but we found them. Pretty light morning, but nonetheless, nice one on Mara. And great plans on the exit strategies looking at the prices right now. All right. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you all for joining the call. I'll be doing the live training again tomorrow morning. If you're watching the recording, if you want to be in here tomorrow morning, wap.com/championvibe. This week only, you can get a free trial. And yeah, have a great day, everyone. I'm still going to be in the Discord here and there if I see some stuff, but I need to go let this body recover so it can feel better going into tomorrow. All right. See you all tomorrow morning around the open.